Welcome back. There's a generation who knew the difference between a tango and a two-step, and they haven't given up the battle yet. After all, you can dance the afternoon as well as the night away, and the silver-haired romantics who flock to tea dances will tell you that nothing refreshes your rumba like a good cup of tea. As we discovered from those who'd gone dancing at any age, it's great to get all dressed up with somewhere to go.
Time for dancing, tomorrow is today. So when the music's calling and dance the blues away, the world that lies before you is one big dancing floor, and all you need to ask for is just one dance.
Every minute of my dancing. I go 3 or 4 times a week, and I was 80 a week last Sunday.
It keeps you young, doesn't it?
What's it doing? Makes you there, girl.
I go 4 afternoons and 2 nights a week.
It's not the partners, but it's nice to come and reminisce. Surely I'll never stop unless arthritis stops me.
Naturally, I'd like to get up, but unfortunately, with being disabled, I can't. I'm disabled in both my legs, so I can't. So I just like to come and watch and enjoy myself.
Would you like to take the floor, please, for the Tango Fascination? On the floor, please.
Forget a fella.
You see, they're after your money now, no? You know.
Not your love.
You know, they didn't say how old and how long have you?
I'm playing number 5 routine hard to get.
We don't want a man, but we prefer to dance with a man.
The lead better.
Hold you nicely, you know.
Every time you have a dance, there's romance in the music and everything, you see.
First saw him at the Ritz, big house. I thought, my God, I'd like to take this lot home.
I think he thought he was going to have me marry him, but no. You see, it makes a big difference. He's in love and I'm not.
When I retired, I took this job car washing, and it just gave me a chance to get some extra money so as I can go out and tea dancing and run my car, you see. Otherwise I wouldn't be able to manage. I travel 80 miles to fit the dancing in. Roughly about 120 miles a week, I should say. So I'm glad I've got this morning job. It just suits me, you see.
Fred, your coffee's ready. Have you time?
OK.
Come and get warm.
I'll come in now then. Oh no, don't sit down, Dorothy.
I'll put my coffee down.
I just want to show you this, what we learned. So I don't forget it, you see.
You know I can't dance.
Well, do it with that, you can't. Do it with that foot. Now then, right now. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2.
You know, Fred's a fantastic person. He really is a gentleman.
And there's only two things in his life. One is dancing and the other is Emma. Just lift for those two.
Oh,
now get your coffee now while
oh,
it's
let's
warm.
practice each other quickly.
Every day goes dancing. He never gives up. He never stops. He comes in here and he tells me about dancing, the steps he's learnt. Anybody that comes in here that has two legs, preferably women, he'll pick them up and dance with them, like he did me. You're going to have been to a right Ginger Rogers before you've finished. But do you find it drains your energy? Can you manage here?
Oh, no, no.
You're not tired?
No, it's not like walking, you see. It doesn't take your energy at all.
So you're going with Emma today?
Yeah, oh yeah. Well, I'm going this afternoon, I'm going tonight.
Oh, it's real, that, isn't it?
Yeah. I've been with her for 8 years now. And when you're by yourself, you study a lot. So dancing, really, it's helps you get in melancholy, I think. I think if my grandmother'd been dancing at my age, I'd have thought she was silly. Go to afternoon dancing, Monday afternoon, Tuesday afternoon, Wednesday afternoon, and Thursday night, Friday night, Saturday and Sunday nights. And it's very popular, tea dancing. And people who don't go, they don't know what they're missing, really. A lot of people think when they get to be 60 that they've had it, but I'm 68 now, and I know fellas who are 76 and they're still dancing and they really enjoy it. So I hope I live to be 76 and enjoy dancing. It's very satisfying to have a friend like Emma, you see. I think I have a soft spot somehow. Apart from the fact that I love her as well, that might have something to do with it.
When I wake up in the morning, I think, what am I going to put on today? And I think about it. I go and have my breakfast and then come back to bed and think about it again. Each day I like to put something different on. I have 3 wardrobes stacked with clothes, which I'd only about worn before. The belts I buy are very expensive because they're an important feature. You need different colours for each outfit you have on. I like to think I'm looking the best on the floor. And for Fred, he likes to think that I'm smart. I have to do everything in a few hours before I can get off. I get very eager to get off.
Those are rather nice, aren't they?
You like those
grapes?
Yeah. With the pear and the apples.
Yeah.
I think we all...
I like the pears.
When we started going, we were really upset because we used to think we were buying tears by going to these dances. You see people dancing with their husbands, and we haven't got ours.
Yeah.
And I like these autobiographies as well, do you?
Yeah, I do.
We were friends before, the 4 of us. We were good friends. Then Frank died. Nessa came to our house quite a lot. And then when Harry died, I gave her a ring, and she said, well, we'll never be alone again. Then we've done very well. Come dancing and been a big help.
I think we're going to have something to eat now,
Yeah. There's some time to go to the dance,
yes, it
won't
will.
it?
Tea dancers do help a lot, especially afternoon ones, because you're coming home in the daylight, you've had a good afternoon out, so then you're quite content staying in the evening when you've been out. Well, I think it's ideal as you get older because it keeps you going and it keeps you loose and keeps you fit, doesn't it? No good getting into the rocking chair too soon, is it?
You want to see me go around that 4-room floor? It's amazing, isn't it?
Well,
You see people walking about,
together.
they look crippled, and then when they're dancing, they seem
That 2-year-old.
Yes, they are.
There's music that does it. Gives you that lift. You think, I've got to get round to this or else.
Just before my husband Leonard died, he just said I'd be a merry widow. And I think I'm living up to him. I've got such a lot to go dancing, you know, being miserable when they've lost their husband, and I've said to them, oh, come on, come dancing, you'll enjoy it. And they've said many a time, oh, we're glad we came, we've really enjoyed it, like, you know. If they had to stop tea dancing, I should be lost. I mean, it's one of the things of my life, getting ready to go to a dance. You go out feeling so good. Oh, I think I look good today. No matter whether anybody thinks you do or not. You're just there at that tea dance and it's your day. You feel it bubbling up inside you, like, you know, and it just comes out.
I could show the world how to smile, I could be glad all on the while. I could change the grey clouds to blue if I had you. I could change the old days behind, leave all my pals, I'd never mind. I could start my life all anew if I had you. I could climb the snow-capped mountains, sail the mighty ocean wide. I could cross the burning desert if I had you by my side. I could be a king, dear, uncrowned, humble or poor, rich or renowned. There's just nothing I couldn't do if I had you.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Nice to see you all again. As you know, you're here to enjoy yourself.
It's marvellous value, 40 pence, and a cup of tea and biscuits. And we can go out 6 dance for about 1.90. I mean, what can you get for that?
And the first dance today is the modern waltz. Will you take the floor, please, for the modern waltz?
Feel proud to dance with them. She's got carriage and she's got very nice eyebrows. I don't think you'll see a film star with better eyebrows than hers. When you're both in swing, it's really, you know, you're sort of floating on air.
It is nice to have a dance with a gentleman because they lead different from a lady. Yeah, but I'm quite satisfied with Ethel, you know, she'll do.
But it's something you can't get over when you've danced with a partner for about 25 years, and then suddenly it's gone. And when I get with a band, I think about Leonard. And you see, no man's steps fit in like he does, because our steps were perfect together.
I've had a lovely dance with a man. He came because he saw me on my own, and I was dancing at back at counter. And he came and asked you to dance? And I've just said to him, no, just go in. I said, hey, I want you back, I want another dance. But he's gone and left me. And so my heart is broken.
I asked her, did she love me? And she said, indeed I do.
Oh, they don't like to share the partners.
Very rare you see a lot of couples split up. You know, they're frightened of them dancing with somebody else. No, there's a bit of jealousy. There's jealousy through dancing. It isn't all perfect. You can see, oh, she's got a new dress on. Oh, look at her. She's trying to show off.
Thank you. Please.
Half of them can't dance.
We'll just have word from the caretaker that someone is using powder on the shoes. That is taboo in this chap's hall. Please do not use dance powder at all. There's plenty notices up to that respect.
Yes, it's a very good English custom. It's a stimulant for the brain. When you feel a little weary, a cup will make you cheery, and it's cheaper than champagne.
I see such a lot of people who come to me and say, oh, I haven't seen you since you were 15 and 16. And it's lovely. Of course, a lot of them have their husband and I haven't. We can't help that, can we?
And your next dance, ladies and gentlemen, is the Pride of the Ring Waltz. Pride of the Ring Waltz.
When I started learning years and years ago, it was an effort to walk across a room and ask a girl for a dance, especially if she said no. Don't dance with the ladies now, unless you're tired out, you know. Then you shouldn't ask them when you see them all hot and bothered through dancing. They want to rest.
I don't like to sit out. I get jiggered sometimes, but I feel as if I should be up if they're dancing. And I'll say to her, we won't dance every dance, will we? And we do. And then we're coming up like jiggered.
I could watch couples all night, you know. I think, oh, wouldn't it be lovely to have one of these frocks like we have on come dancing, going round with somebody dancing and doing up steps. I thought, oh, how lovely to be there at middle of a floor, centre of attraction.
It would have been a different life altogether if I hadn't been going to tea dances, because it makes you feel as if you've been somewhere when you come back home.
When you come home, you think, oh, I've enjoyed that dance. And then you forget, just for a time. You're not on your own. You've plenty of friends.
It's a nice way of passing afternoon on. Better than going to the cinema or bingo or anything like that. To me it is anyway. Really enjoy it.
Thank you very much. See you next time. Safe journey home. By the way, we've had one shoe returned here. I don't know if you must have taken one.
All done on a cup of tea, and as the song says, it's cheaper than champagne. It was in April 1982 that Argentina invaded the Falkland Islands, and next month we mark that anniversary with a specially extended programme on April the 1st, the eve of the invasion, at an earlier time of 8 o'clock. This won't be a story of pomp and glory. It'll be an attempt to portray the reality of that war through the vivid memories of those who took part in it on both sides and those who were touched by it. The sort of memories usually unearthed only 30 years after the event. For the first time, British and Argentine servicemen talk openly about what they did. The Argentines about the humiliation of defeat, the British about the human cost of victory. We hear what it was like for the islanders, for the families at home, and we learn what it was like behind the scenes for the politicians, for diplomats, for military commanders. They tell us stories that they haven't dared to tell up to now. It's a controversial, emotional, and sometimes shocking story of what war is really like.
Oh, the price that my family paid. No one will ever know exactly what price we paid. Perhaps it was worth it for Britain's sake.
For a woman who lost her husband on the Atlantic conveyor, the war has bitter memories. For the defeated Argentines, the memories are just as bitter, the shame unbearable after the initial euphoria. These are pictures never before seen on British television, pictures of Argentine forces landing on the Falkland Islands, pictures taken by the Argentine security forces themselves in what they thought was a decisive and historic reclaiming of national territory. They never believed the British would send a fleet. They never believed the British could win. For Argentina, defeat caused a nationwide collapse of morale which finally destroyed the military regime. For the British, there was victory, but that too had its price, and its stark reality is graphically described for us by soldiers like Chris Keeble, who led the paratroopers' assault on Goose Green when he took over from his slain commander, Lieutenant Colonel H. Jones.
There's incoming fire to you. There's white phosphorus going off to provide smoke and illumination. There's tracer coming towards you and going away from you. There's fear running through you. You've got your bayonet on the end of your rifle. You close up towards the trenches. You throw grenades. You fire your weapon. You bayonet. It's savage, gutter fighting. Everything you've ever experienced before is nothing like it. It is basic killing.
Lieutenant Colonel Chris Keeble, the man who calls war a messy, dirty business. That's from our special anniversary program next month, The Falklands War, The Untold Story. Remember that next month we come to you on the 1st of April, the very night of the Falklands invasion 5 years ago, and at the different earlier time of 8 o'clock. See you then.